So it looked like Caitlin Clark is setting a new standard when it comes to Gatorade, guys, for this one here.
Caitlin Clark just dropped a bombshell that has the entire sports world losing its mind. Gatorade made a move so massive, so unprecedented, that haters are now working overtime trying to downplay it. The receipts are in. The numbers are wild. And the meltdown? Oh, it's already in full swing. So let's break down why everyone suddenly has an opinion about this deal. And tell me, what's your take on Caitlin Clark becoming the new face of sports drinks? Because this is big. Gatorade just handed Caitlin Clark a $50 million deal. Yeah, let that sink in. $50 million. The internet instantly exploded. Social media went nuclear. Sports analysts started scrambling for hot takes. And the haters? They went into full meltdown mode, furiously typing paragraphs trying to explain why this is somehow unfair. But let's be real, it's actually hilarious watching people bend over backward trying to argue that the most marketable athlete in women's sports doesn't deserve this bag.
And Caitlin Clark is breaking the internet for the second consecutive day. Yesterday, we was blessed with new Caitlin Clark workout footage, and I'm here to tell you, today, she is definitely getting in her bag because Gatorade has released a new flavor featuring Caitlin Clark on the cover.
Let's get real for a second. Caitlin Clark isn't just some random player who got lucky. This woman single-handedly turned women's college basketball into must-see TV. She had casual fans setting alarms just to watch Iowa games. She had people who couldn't tell you the difference between a pick and roll and a dinner roll suddenly breaking down game film like seasoned analysts. The ratings don't lie. The merchandise sales don't lie. And apparently, Gatorade's checkbook doesn't lie either. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Gatorade already had Caitlin on their roster. But this new deal? It's on a completely different level. We're talking signature bottles with her face on them, custom flavors bearing her name, and nationwide marketing campaigns that'll plaster her image across every convenience store in America. And then came the Rainberry flavor, limited edition, her signature on the bottle, Raining Threes branding, the full treatment. Guess what happened? It sold out faster than you can say logo range.
Got a bunch of sponsors. Gatorade, Stanley, Nike, it don't matter. Whatever Caitlin Clark goes on, it's an instant hit. And it looked like this new Gatorade flavor Rain is doing the same thing. Now, Caitlin Clark did react to this new flavor, but I just want to pull it up to you and show it to you guys here real quick. So, this is going around. This is Caitlin Clark dropping this. It stated Caitlin Clark favorite flavor.
And honestly, the timing of this couldn't be more perfect. Caitlin is gearing up for Team USA duties on March 11th, and the new workout footage? Absolutely scary. She's out there adding even more tricks to an already ridiculous bag, shooting off the dribble, moving smoother than ever, and basically telling every doubter to keep that same energy. Meanwhile, Gatorade is sitting back, watching their investment pay off in real time. But let's talk about why this deal has people so pressed. Because there's this weird pattern that happens every time Caitlin Clark accomplishes something, the goalposts move. When she was breaking scoring records, they said college stats don't matter. When she went first overall in the draft, they said the WNBA is a different beast. When she started dominating as a rookie, they said she's just one player. Now she's securing generational wealth through endorsements, and suddenly everyone is a marketing expert explaining why she's overvalued. And here's the funniest part. The same people who swear nobody watches women's basketball are somehow deeply invested in criticizing every single move Caitlin makes. Make it make sense. If nobody cares about women's hoops, why are you camping in comment sections, writing full-on dissertations about why her endorsement deal is too big? The math ain't matting. Because the reality is simple, Caitlin Clark moves needles. She sells tickets. She drives ratings. She dominates headlines. She gets people talking. And in the endorsement game, that's literally all that matters.
Stanley, Nike, it don't matter. Whatever Caitlin Clark goes on, it's an instant hit. And it looked like this new Gatorade flavor Rain is doing the same thing. Now, Caitlin Clark did react to this new flavor, but I just want to pull it up to you and show it to you guys here real quick. So, This is going around. This is Caitlin Clark dropping this. It stated Caitlin Clark favorite flavor. Rainberry, bruh. The greatest flavor ever made.
Let's be clear. Gatorade is not a charity. They're not handing out $50 million out of kindness. They're a global corporation that lives and breathes data, projections, and return on investment. Every dollar is calculated. Every move is strategic. So if they're willing to drop this kind of money on Caitlin Clark, it's because their analytics team ran the numbers and realized she's worth every single penny. Honestly, probably more. Now let's put this into perspective. LeBron James signed a lifetime deal with Nike reportedly worth over $1 billion. Steph Curry locked in massive deals with Under Armour. Patrick Mahomes secured $500 million with Adidas. Obviously, those are bigger numbers in bigger sports with bigger audiences. But here's the part people are missing. Relative to women's basketball, Caitlin Clark's $50 million Gatorade deal is absolutely game-changing. This isn't just a contract. This is a precedent. It's telling every young girl picking up a basketball that the ceiling just got raised. And that is what really has the haters mad. It's not about the money. It's about what the money represents. It's validation. It's progress. It's proof that women's sports are growing. That female athletes can build generational wealth. That the entire landscape is shifting, whether people like it or not. And every single time a woman breaks another barrier in sports, there's a loud minority that absolutely loses their minds. They can't handle progress. They can't accept that maybe, just maybe, their outdated views about women's athletics were wrong. Here's a perfect example. The Indiana Fever posted a Valentine's Day message from Caitlin that said, "My love for you has limitless range." Cute. Wholesome. Pure fan service. And yet, people still found a way to be weird about it. Like, can the woman just exist? Can she post a holiday message without it becoming a referendum on her worthiness? Why does everything she does get dissected under a microscope? Now here's where things get even more interesting. When Team USA announced their roster for the upcoming tournament, they featured Aya Wilson and other stars in their promotional graphics. Totally fair, incredible players. But then February Basketball dropped their own graphics and put Caitlin front and center. Why? Because they understand marketing. They understand attention. They understand who casual fans actually want to see. They understand that Caitlin Clark is a draw. And yet, USA Basketball has been oddly hesitant to feature her prominently, even though she's literally one of their biggest stars. It's the same strange energy we saw throughout her rookie WNBA season. The league had the biggest star they've had in years. Someone who could genuinely expand their audience. Someone who could bring in new fans, new money, and new attention. And sometimes, it felt like they didn't quite know what to do with her. Other players took shots at her. Media members questioned whether all the attention was deserved. Meanwhile, the ratings for Fever games were through the roof. Merchandise with her name was flying off shelves. Little girls were showing up with homemade signs. But sure, let's debate whether she's actually that important. Now, the Gatorade deal is especially fascinating because of what it says about crossover appeal. Gatorade doesn't just sponsor basketball players. They work with NFL superstars, NBA legends, Olympic champions, icons. For them to commit $50 million to a WNBA player means they believe Caitlin Clark can reach far beyond basketball fans. They're betting she can become a household name. The kind of name that transcends sports. The kind of name you see everywhere, like Serena Williams or Michael Jordan. That's the level of confidence they have in her marketability. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Some people are going to say, why are we celebrating someone getting rich? That completely misses the point. This isn't about money. This is about what the money represents. For decades, female athletes were told to be grateful for scraps. They were told the audience wasn't there. They were told the market didn't exist. They were told to just appreciate the opportunity to play. Meanwhile, male athletes with a fraction of Caitlin's impact were securing massive endorsement deals without anyone questioning it. This Gatorade deal proves those old excuses don't hold up anymore. The audience is here. The market is real. The money exists. Companies just needed an athlete who could capture mainstream attention. And Caitlin Clark did exactly that. She didn't wait for permission. She didn't tone herself down. She didn't ask if it was okay to be confident. She just dominated so completely that corporations had no choice but to recognize her value. And the rainberry flavor proves it. Limited edition bottle. Her face. Her branding. Instant sellout. No massive campaign. No celebrity collabs. No gimmicks. Just Caitlin Clark's name and boom, product gone. That's star power. That's why Gatorade isn't just paying her to appear in commercials. They're building entire product lines around her. And watching people try to downplay this by bringing up other players is honestly hilarious. Yes, but what about this player? What about that player? Listen, those athletes are great. No one's denying that. But we're not talking about basketball skill in a vacuum. We're talking marketability, cultural impact, crossover appeal. Caitlin Clark brought people to women's basketball who had never watched before. She made the sport an event. That's not disrespect. That's reality. And the timing of this deal couldn't be better. She's fresh off a strong WNBA rookie season. She's ramping up for Team USA competition. And the new workout footage shows she's not slowing down. That off-the-dribble shooting? Cleaner than ever. Her movement? Sharper than ever. Her confidence? Untouchable. She's preparing to dominate on another stage. And the haters should probably get comfortable being mad, because this is just the beginning. Nike. Stanley. State Farm. Now Gatorade. She's building a portfolio that will set her up for life. Every deal will spark another wave of outrage. Every milestone will bring another round of doubt. And through it all, she'll keep winning. She'll keep cashing checks. She'll keep proving why she's worth every single dollar. Before the draft, they said her game wouldn't translate. Then she dominated as a rookie and they moved the goalposts. Now she's securing generational wealth, and suddenly the excuse is, she just got lucky. At what point do we admit the truth? Maybe, just maybe, she's that good. Gatorade has worked with the biggest athletes in history. They know exactly what they're doing. If they're building major campaigns around Caitlin Clark, it's because the data supports it. But sure, let's pretend random Twitter analysts know better than a multi-billion-dollar marketing department. The ripple effects of this deal will change women's sports forever. Other brands are watching. Other athletes are taking notes. New doors are opening. And somewhere right now, a young girl is seeing Caitlin's face on a Gatorade bottle and realizing, women athletes can be stars. They can be wealthy. They can be celebrated. That's powerful. That's culture shifting. That's bigger than $50 million. So while the haters stay mad, Caitlin Clark keeps thriving. She keeps breaking barriers. She keeps rewriting history. She's not just winning on the court anymore, she's winning in boardrooms too. If this breakdown got you hyped or heated, smash that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives into how athletes are reshaping sports business. And drop your hottest take in the comments below. Because this story? It's only getting started.